Welcome back to Tacobowler Gaming. My name is Tacobowler. This is a timeline video for my Napoleon's Ambition run playing as France, and this will be joint uploaded to the League of Average Gaming channel near the same time. And this is just a recap of this. You can see the playlist for this on my channel, and if you're watching this on my channel, it will be linked at the end of the video. In this run, we got God tier as a Protestant, and then we became a tier 5 Defender of the Faith, and then we of course got Napoleon's Ambition. We had to become revolutionary in the new 1.30 update and spread the revolution to 10 countries, and that proved actually harder than expected. We also did get Stiff Upper Lip, but that was done in a copied save file so that I could release Lip after it was integrated, but you'll see that happen here. So France, of course, has the surrender of main event. You can see what we took here, and then quickly took Ireland. But they have these new vassals down here, and they actually have a estate privilege that lets them have all this, that many relations. But you have to integrate them with Diplo points. I was expecting it to be more like Morocco, but it wasn't. So we were slowly integrating them. In fact, it would take well into the 1600s before we finally got all of our stuff. We got an opportunity with the Burgundian inheritance, of course, to challenge for the inheritance, and we won that war pretty handily. So we would eventually become the King of Burgundy. I expect right there when that happened. And then we get this province. We try a couple of times to get Munster, and that fails. Eventually we will vassalize Munster and give them this province. You'll see that when that happens. We're trying to get here. This is where Lippe is, and you can release Lippe from there. We will vassalize Munster, give them this, and then release Lippe. And then we'll integrate Munster and hit that. You'll see Lippe pop up right here. Come on. Yeah, there it is. There's Lippe, and so then we'll integrate Munster, give them that, and then we start feeding Lippe the British Isles for that achievement. Right after I took Burgundy, I did face a coalition. So I am now 1-0 on YouTube with coalition wars. Norway vassalized or colonized over here in Canada. We took that from them. We'll take the Caribbean from Portugal very quickly. There it is. We've fought a lot of wars for our colonies, more so than I normally do, and I fight a lot of wars for the colonies when I colonize, but we fought a lot of wars with that. You'll see Castile soon pop up with that. Here we are arriving in North America, or in the United States area, and we kind of slow our advancement over here. We kind of went for a kind of medium tall game, because I wasn't sure how the revolutionary mechanics would work, and if I wanted to, I didn't really want a sprawling empire for that. But here we take the rest of the Bordeaux trade node and some stuff from the colonies from Castile. We've completed our conquest of the Caribbean. You can see that Norway actually is doing Colombia down here. That will quickly become Denmark and then become ours as we colonize a lot over here. You can see that Lippe is receiving the British Isles, and then we will integrate them ever so slowly. I'm going to speed up because this gets to be a late game. Lippe now has all the British Isles. They will eventually disappear, and our name will expand. We just keep fighting people. You also see that we released Catalonia and took Aragon down over here. There is the integration of Lippe. You see Aragon coming over here. It will be a little weird. Morocco actually owns provinces down here. It winds up looking like us. This was ultimately a fun game. We had a lot of vassals by the end, but we couldn't take over all of the former HRE, which we did dismantle it. Couldn't quite take over all of the former HRE, but we got close. We kind of had to stop so that there would be 10 countries to spread the revolution to, and a good thing we did, because there wound up being a little bit of difficulty with that. But we were able to conquer some land from the Ottomans. The Ottomans were the one we finally rested on for the center of revolution. And then we took some of the land to get the revolution, but once we got that, it was pretty easy. You see the extent of the colonization over here in the New World, the extent of our land here. Let's go to the Diplo mode. You can see that Sweden became a personal union randomly. And then we have Saxony, Bavaria, and then Catalonia and Saluzzo right here as vassals, and then Russia, Venice, and Denmark as an ally. Our ideas were offensive, quantity, and defensive, all in the military idea. We did get religious so that we could turn Protestant and convert a bunch of stuff, and administrative, and then we did diplomatic influence and, of course, exploration to do the colonial stuff. And one last thing is our revolution map. We have spread the revolution very well into all of this area of Europe. So I think this was a successful run. I'm not a fan of the vassal stuff at the beginning, particularly since you have to integrate with Diplo points, but other than that, France is still France. France is overpowered. It is fun to play, and especially if you can get some good quality vassals under you, that's good. I'm not a fan of the new revolutionary mechanics. Well, I would be a fan of the new revolutionary mechanics if there was a better way to kind of coax it to you. We did everything, but best I could tell, we did everything we could to bring the Center of Revolution, the spawn of that, into our territory. Plus, we're France, and it's still, we had to restart, or not restart, but Alt F4 Squirrel like 4 or 5 times to keep it from being in Ming. One time was in Transoxiana. One time was in India. Finally, it was in Constantinople. I'm like, that's fine. That's close enough. But there should be a way for France, just France, but there should be a way for France to get the revolution. It's France. To like force it to happen. I made a recommendation in my videos of doing it via mission, via some hard mission, but via mission. But anyway, it was pretty fun, and I highly recommend playing as France if you have not yet done so. And I've been Tacobowler Gaming. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed the run. If you go check it out, if you're on the League of Average Gaming, come on over and check out my channel. If you're only seeing videos from my channel, go on over to the League of Average Gaming. The link is in the Discord, and check out his videos. He streams on Twitch and records some of the Twitch games onto YouTube and sends them over there. So head on over to his channel or to my channel, depending on whichever one you're on, and I will see you in either place next time.